Seriously?
I had to. I had to let you know. Alright.
Alright, so we're starting. Hello, everyone. I hope everybody is excited. It's been a while. We did play last week, but it was just mainly roleplay stuff, and we were all very tired, so we just kind of wanted to expedite some things for y'all. But I will go over what happened last time, and then we'll continue where we left off. So last time, you guys ended up getting back to Litfield. You had done a lot of new preparations, but for your downtime, there was a lot of shopping. There was a lot of getting to know some of the NPCs around town, and there was a lovely date. So to be more specific, so you guys ended up talking with a new ally, your guys' new scout. He ended up giving you information on your next objective, where you were supposed to go to your next town. You need to find the name of the town again. You're supposed to go to Greenvale, which is not too far away from here, maybe like a 2 days travel north of here. They seem to be having issues with undead, and so you were told by your new scout, who is a divination wizard, that based off of what he has figured out through his spellcasting, the best way to survive was to use fire and radiant magic, or items, whatever you have to better survive. However, he also ended up giving a sense of warning that there are going to have to be some quick and decisive decisions to perhaps save innocent people or person. And that also teamwork will be necessary, so if there is something going on in the party that is preventing you guys from working together as a team, figure that shit out so no one fucking dies. Because he just used tarot cards and figured out something was wrong going on. Speaking of what was wrong going on, we had our monk here, Lucid, going, alright, I just wanted to get Lucid I wanted to get Alessandro by himself. So Lucid was talking things out with Alessandro, trying to improve their relationship a little bit. Asked him for a favor, and also asked him for some more advice. After that, there was some shopping done. You guys got to see Karn again, the helpful little kobold at the magic shop with a tiger as the others. I'm forgetting his name all of a sudden, but I'll look it up later if need be. You guys end up buying some magical items that help you do fire damage, since some of you did not have the ability to do so. You also found out a little bit more about Karn, and that he is, or so he claims, from like other planes of existence, and that he's been traveling around and he's stuck here. And he gave you guys a possible mission for the future to help him out. That he needed a tool that the Delpers actually do have to be able to travel to a different plane. It currently only works to travel to the Broken World, but he thinks that he could use it to get himself back home. And that he's not allowed to use it, though, because they've noticed he tends to blow shit up every once in a while. And although he claims he's getting better at not doing that, people still don't trust him, so he's not allowed to go near it. You guys ended up also having... your cart should be getting pretty much all finished up on today for you guys to be able to get that all ready to go. And then, but it'll be late today that you'd be finally ready to go for you guys to be able to head out on the next day.
Yeah.
Otherwise, outside of that, there was a lovely date between Trey from the Delvers of Erin with our cleric Jasper. They just had a very cute romantic date where they got to know each other a little bit more. And, Jasper really threw in... What was that?
I cranked that romance shit up.
You really were romantic in that. You were using spells to create like a romantic atmosphere. You had a picnic and everything. You had a bouquet of flowers. Like, oh my god, it was adorable.
I've seen too many rom-coms. I'm just gonna say it.
I mean, not a bad thing. But yeah, so otherwise, you guys left off with basically the end of the date, and everybody had a good night's sleep. And it's a fresh new day. So, new day, new morning. I know that Blue is curious what his thing is for today. So let me get my dice going.
Cry
Okay,
sadly in the corner.
I have to look it up here. Hold on. Oh my god, this is perfect.
Oh.
I love it. I love it. Okay. So Blue, go ahead. You can do your whole like investigation check to like look over your body in the mirror and whatnot.
Okay, give me 1 minute. Hold on. Yeah, my thing's acting up. Give me like 1 minute. Don't do this.
I don't really want to give him a whole minute.
Bitch, it takes me a bit. Give me a minute.
Did
Alright.
Oh, I clicked it twice. Whoops.
That's fine. So with a 12, okay. So you're looking over your body, you're looking in the mirror, you're not seeing anything in particular that's out of place. Your fur is the same color, you're the same height, your tail's not a weird length, you don't have horns on you don't have these weird illusionary butterflies flying around your head, you don't seem to have anything that you're noticing, you don't see your shadow moving around. You don't seem to have any of that stuff going on today.
Is this a safe day? Is this a safe day?
To your knowledge, it seems like this is a safe day.
Oh, yeah! I'm saved!
To your knowledge, I'm being very clear to your knowledge. You do not know exactly what's going on yet for today.
Eric, you should have said anything. You should have said anything. Would have been so much funny if you didn't say anything to him there.
I don't want to give him too much hope.
I do.
so I have a question about this though.
What's it?
What happens if you roll a number that you've rolled before? Does just
the same thing happens again, yeah.
Okay, so like does it just get checked off the list and it doesn't happen for the day?
It happens again. If I roll the same number that I rolled before, it just happens again.
So like if I get mood ring again, I get mood ring again, basically.
Yep.
Okay, just wanted to make sure that that's how it works.
Yeah.
I can't do anything about it, but
I mean, you could try to cast Remove Curse, but I don't think that'll work.
I don't have Remove Curse.
But yeah, so it's a brand new morning. I'm gonna go ahead and just at least say this. As you guys are getting up and everything, passive perception checks as people are going around. If you have even just a passive perception of 10, which all of you fuckers do, and you run across prey at any point in time.
Damn.
Okay, I said passive, but I guess you just are completely unaware of like your surroundings because you're wondering what the fuck is going on for today. But everybody that comes across Trey this morning, you will notice that he is humming. He is in a very good mood this morning.
I would like to do something.
What would you like to do?
I would like to pull him aside and give him a big old kiss.
Oh, okay. So are you trying to like sneak him off, or are you just like in front of other people?
In front of other people is fine.
Okay. So yeah, you just kind of pull him off to the side all of a sudden, and there's just that sudden like peck on the cheek kind of thing, or are you just like going full on? Like I don't know.
Oh, going full on.
Oh, you're going full on. Okay,
Wow.
damn.
Okay.
All right. So like, there's just this very sudden moment of like he is completely thrown off guard. I'm just gonna say that, and there is definitely like his friends are in this wagon with you guys too and whatnot, because you guys just been staying at the wagon, and you just do that in front of everybody. and there is just like, you know, the aw kind of moment, but there's also like some chuckles here and there. There is, again, he is just embarrassed right away, but he doesn't push you away or anything. I'm gonna say that.
Yeah.
There's also bubbles floating up and bursting around them that look like little hearts.
Oh, are you doing? Oh, you.
Oh no. Well, technically we are for hers. Also, who would be the one that's just like, ha, gay, kind of in the back?
Oh, that, like, I feel like that's you at this point because you brought it up.
Shut up. No, I didn't. I'm really sorry. Well, Lucid didn't notice actually, so that doesn't make sense. Shit.
No, Lucid didn't notice. He's too enamored with his own reflection, trying to figure out what's wrong with it.
Where is it?
Help me. I don't know what, but it's something. I can feel it.
I can feel it.
I give food. Also, hold on more, but
God.
yeah, no, it's not for hire, but technically it's for hire. And it's good
But
to
yeah. But anyway, so yeah, you guys have that moment in the morning. There is definitely some talk later on about the whole thing. I'm not going to role play through all that because I do want to move you guys forward. But this will be your guys' final full day of like preparations or any final things that you're wanting to do before you guys end up going out on your next adventure. So is there anything you guys want to do today in particular?
Looks at Melisandre.
Let's see. You said it's a 2-day trip, right?
Yep, it'll be a 2-day trip. I'll be expediting some of the like travel for us just to get us moving and whatnot. But yeah.
Okay. I'm trying to make sure that. Yeah, I'm going through my thing. We've got supplies. Okay. How big is Hootie, by the way?
Hootie has definitely grown some more in size. She is. God, I have to think about it for like the actual size. Because currently she's just, you know, she was still just a baby when you first got her, but it's been like a month since you've had her now, I think.
A little over a month, I think.
Yeah, a little over a month that you've had her. So, like, I have to think about how fast did freaking bears grow. Ask Sinzin, or Sinzin, do you know the answer to this question?
The answer is
more of like.
The answer is
Yeah.
as fast as you want them to.
Fuck you. It's making the DM have decisions here.
In other words, he
Oh,
doesn't.
God. No,
There's a lot of things that they don't have in the lore, so
Yeah, they really
it
don't.
just falls to the DM to just decide.
Hold on, I'm just gonna pull it up as like an example of this. Okay, so definitely has grown like a lot more, but it's still relatively small. A lot of the feathers that she has had that are just kind of like have grown in more. They are still like very rough looking in general. Some of them have kind of smoothed out a little more though. Overall, still roughly the same size, maybe just a little bit bigger actually.
Okay. Well, in that case, I think I'll just spend the day with Hootie and getting her and Trey acquainted a little bit better and training her.
Okay. I will ask for an animal handling check then. If you're using food, you'll have advantage.
Yes, I'm going to use food, and I'm also going to cast guidance.
Oh, okay. Mr. Remembering he's a cleric.
So, let's see. With advantage, animal handling, plus a 4.
It's a natural 20. Did you really need that guidance to give yourself a 28?
Yes, I did.
The handling goes really well as like Trey's becomes more familiar with her, and it's like you basically have worked with her and like no biting him, no biting him, and like working through the whole like, you know, getting him and her more acquainted, more familiar with each other, and it goes really smoothly.
Good.
Anything else that people are kind of wanting to do throughout the day here? Rhythms is with us, guys. He hasn't talked yet because he's having some issues with Discord, so I'll have to, Yeah, unfortunately. So hopefully he can be more involved in a bit. But anything that you're wanting to do, Niku, or Sai in this case, or Say. How do I say your name? It's Say.
Say.
Say. God damn it. Okay.
How long have we been playing this?
I know, but we always make this mistake.
No, I've been saying
You-
say the entire time.
Yeah, I made a joke with my name. It's
Just
Say.
you.
Like, so you're saying, I was like, what? That's all, that's a fucking joke. Oh my god. Oh
Damn
my
it.
goodness.
What does fucking Say want to do? God damn it.
Say what? Anyways, continue. I guess because it's our last day and it's almost time to like go out. I guess I'll just do a little practice on my aim. If I'm lying.
Okay. Sure. So you go out and you practice. Out of curiosity, would you be practicing any of your spells today?
Any of my spells?
Like, knowing, like, making sure that you are still are you training by practicing spells too, and archery, or just archery?
No, I'll do spells. I'm just trying to think of what spell specifically.
Okay. I'm not going to, ask that specifically, but it just gives me a moment to
Excuse
finally
me.
explain something. So long ago, you ended up having, well, not too long ago, but you ended up touching that wind stone not too long ago. And you've been feeling like these things that are affecting you, but you never really have figured it out. And as you're kind of like shooting your arrows and you're practicing, you go ahead and you try to cast your ensnaring strike spell that you've used multiple times. And suddenly you have a different spell active. You have wind swirling around your feet, and you end up actually having, you're more mobile. You're able to move differently. You have a new spell called Zephyr Strike, I believe is what it's called now.
Yeah, it's that first strike.
So basically this is your moment where you kind of have now realized you have this wind kind of moving around your legs, your feet. You also have wind moving around your weapons. So that now you finally understand how that moment actually did affect you.
Nice. Now I can actually move around.
Yeah,
I'm really...
so now you actually are fully aware of what actually has happened with you actually touching that stone a while back.
Nice.
Alright. We can do a testing here. Rhythms, Noche.
Yes,
There it goes.
Hello there. So what are you wanting to do on this last day before you end up having to go on this adventure?
I think I want to practice with my new dagger.
Okay. We did give you one spell scroll, right? Which spell scroll did we do again?
Firebolt.
Okay. So I want to explain something to you that I didn't explain really well last time, and Sinzin actually pointed this out out of the campaign time that we played yesterday. So you go ahead and you're practicing with it. You have the scroll inside the hilt of the sword, or the handle of the sword, and you go ahead and you cast Firebolt, and you shoot off this little bolt of fire at a target. But then you notice something. After you fired off the Firebolt, you still continuously have fire wrapped around your blade now.
Oh.
Yes, and then you go ahead and you give it some swings, and you realize that after you cast a spell with a cantrip spell that does damage, your weapon now does that damage type for a whole minute.
Ooh.
Or until you cancel it as a free action.
That's insane.
Which is
Yes.
why one of the things that Alessandra is going to do today is go out and try and find, since we probably don't have time to make, going to try and find a spell scroll for a cantrip that does radiant damage.
Okay. I will say that I will say like that's not going to be difficult, and just to expedite some stuff, we'll just say that you are able to find one. What is a cantrip of radiant damage that you're looking for?
You could do Sacred Flame.
I actually think Word of Radiance would do him a lot of good.
That too.
I have a genuine question.
Yes.
Would I really need radiant? Because I already do radiant damage with my own ability. Would it be better to have like different elements instead?
That is a fair question. Think of it this way: is that your radiant damage that you do currently requires you to use a spell slot. This one does not. So this does give you the opportunity to do so. But it is up to you on that. Alessandro could just be trying to help you out and he just gets you one. And then as a reminder, you can change the spell scrolls however you want inside the blade. You can only have 3 in there at a time. But like, let's say you're like, oh, I have one of fire, ice, lightning, and radiance. Which of these 3 will work best for this adventure? I'll have these 3 in.
Yeah, we were told that we needed fire and radiant for this adventure, so if you have both fire and radiant, you should be covered.
Okay.
That's the idea. We can get more elements later. But for this adventure that we're about to go on, we were told fire and radiant, so I wanted to make sure that you had those too.
Gotcha. Okay.
Think of it kind of like Weiss's sword from Ruby, except instead of having like 12 cylinders, you only have 3.
Yee. Oh, that's actually kind of cool. Wait a minute. I love Weiss so much. Wait. Okay.
But yeah, now I'm trying to find like actual prices for spell scrolls again.
Oh boy.
So hold on. Okay. Here we go. Spell scroll.
Right. I spent a chunk for this thing, so I wouldn't even be able to like, Wait, how much was it again?
A lot. It was like 400.
500, I think. Oh yeah, we
it
got
was
a discount
500
of like
gold, but you guys did get a discount for like
480,
450 or
450,
480 or something like that. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry, I needed to update my character sheet to be on the good side. But yeah.
Yep, even though there's the threat on your character sheet that says that I am not allowed to touch your character sheet, I did put the dagger into your character sheet. I hope you will forgive me for that.
Oh, I didn't say that you couldn't touch me. I just said you couldn't play me. That's all.
Okay.
I am
Alright.
traumatized, and I wasn't even here for it.
Okay, so I'm going to use my normal rules that I have for it. Okay. For a magic
in
item.
Xanathar's, it's the cost to make them is half the cost of a first level spell.
Okay, and the cost of a first level spell is what again? It's like 50 gold pieces.
For a scroll?
Yeah, what's the cost for a spell scroll first level?
50 gold is the cost to scribe it, not buy the scroll.
Okay.
Let me see.
I mean, it's a cantrip.
Making me log on to D&D Beyond.
Ugh. You said it's in
Xanathar's.
just to make sure that I'm not like trying to figure out the spell's cost and whatnot.
Crafting.
Okay, so it says copying spells from a spell book is only like for a first level spell is like 25 gold pieces, but for you to the cost is like it's more than that. Okay, so yeah, it's 50 gold pieces for like a first level scroll. Tell you what, to simplify it for right now, just so that we can keep things moving.
Oh, hey. It only takes 1 day of work to scribe a cantrip, and it costs 15 gold of materials. So, I can just buy 15 gold of materials, and while we're traveling, we can scribe all of our freaking cantrips for him.
Fine, I will allow that if you wish. I will do that perfectly fine.
Okay,
So yeah, get
I'll just
as
get-
many of the materials that you wish, and then you guys can travel.
That's gonna be. Gonna actually be worth giving him is the question.
I'll let you figure that out.
Yep.
All right. But otherwise, yeah. So now you know a little bit more on how your new dagger, aka short sword, actually works.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Otherwise, from there, I already know what Lucid wants to do later on in the day. Is there anything during the daytime that Lucid wants to do?
I don't know why, but I have the urge to like have people look at me to see anything's wrong. 'Cause
Sure, I will allow you to rewind time. Anybody that wants to try to help Lucid figure out what's wrong with him, give an investigation check.
I will, and I'll cast guidance.
Go for it.
Said investigation, right?
Yep.
D4. So 8.
Outside of the normal things that's wrong with him, you don't notice anything out of the usual. Same thing for you, Noche. Out of the usual weirdness that is Lucid, you don't notice anything very strange about him.
Investigation?
Investigation, yes.
Investigation. One of my best for these that I'll try one on the list.
What is
No.
No. You're
No.
like, Lucid's always weird, so like, you know. None you,
My
you rolled a 2, but you have a -1 to
Oh my
investigation,
God.
so you got
I mean, fair enough.
Wow,
He's
no one
always
knows
weird.
What's wrong with you today?
That there's only one more person. Here's a Simpson. Eyelashes.
Also,
Does he want to?
Yeah, do you really want to try to help figure out
he
what's
is
wrong with him?
he is busy today because not only trying to help Noche, but someone else asked him to help with something, and he's got to prepare for that. Does he want to take more time out of his day to try and figure this out?
You know what? Actually, I respected that you would just not. You're already doing enough. Yeah.
Okay. Tell you what, I will roll for one of the characters in the party for the Delvers of Erin.
Oh,
Oh,
God, don't let me.
I will-
What's
I
her
will let
name?
you choose. I will let you choose which one of the Delvers of Erin that you wish to ask, and I will use their stats.
I'm gonna hate it, but like, Eloise only makes sense. She's
Okay.
gonna say something.
You're going to ask Eloise. All right, so
I
go ahead and I'll roll for her. What the fuck?
Nat 20.
No, natural 1.
I thought it gonna happen, and when it happens, I know.
Sorry. So like, so she just kind of looks at you and is just like something different about you. I mean, the all black look is kind of. It's a message, I guess.
You know, I can always get a refund for that cape of bellows. I only was trying to think of something that would match well with the cape you made.
Black goes with everything. Why is it that you decide to wear nothing but black?
Bitch, it's just trying to find something comfortable. I asked people to help me. I'm not good with fashion.
Okay, you needed to ask me for help if you were going to go shopping.
How was I supposed to know you were here?
We're Delvers, duh.
Yeah, but we also travel. Do I have you on speed dial? Is there any way for me to know that you are here?
Well, give me your sending stone, and then I'll go ahead and I'll add you.
Didn't you get the new look after we got back and started living with them temporarily?
Yes.
Yep.
I'm asking out of character, by the way. I'm not. Jasper's not saying this. I'm asking out of character.
Yes.
But yeah, so she says, "Well, just give me your sending stone, and I can keep in contact with you."
Sending stone? Question mark?
You don't have a sending stone.
I was literally a convict. I was a free man not too long ago as a convict.
Give
Wait.
me a investigation check, or a investigation check. Yes, for
Wait,
yourself.
you do have a sending stone.
I do.
Give me an investigation check, Lucid. Okay. You remember that you technically have a sending stone, but you've never actually used it outside of having a wizard spy on you.
I guess I have one. Holy shit. Oh, shit.
So you have a ring that has a sending stone. I believe you took that back from
I did.
Alessandra, or does Alessandra have it?
I actually took it back.
Okay, so you do have that ring again. Okay. So you are able to take that ring off at any time and whatnot. You've never tried to actually use it to talk with other people. But if you go ahead and you show her, she'll tell you that, yeah, you have one. And she will try to figure out how to get you to have it all set up for yourself to actually have it, like, work for other people. And she can't seem to figure it out because yours seems to be different from hers. Like, she pulls out literally a rock that looks like it has a face on it.
I mean, most of them are like paired off.
Mhm. Yeah, they're normally paired off. So yeah, so she's explaining it, and she's just like, okay, so you have one, but it's not meant to be paired up with other people. Okay, that won't work. She does explain the fact that, like, everyone in their party has a sending stone for each other, so, like, theirs all work in the same network for each other, but she can have it for connect to other people if she wants. Yes, I'm making them work like cell phones.
Right.
I'm okay with this.
So that means I get to talk to Water. Yeah.
This way, then, you don't have, like, 5 fucking sending stones for each individual person that you want to talk to.
Honestly fair. So that's what Water meant by he can talk by the sending stone. I didn't get it at first.
Oh my god.
That makes a lot of sense.
So you've had a sending stone on you for a long time, and you had no idea how to use it.
Bruh, they literally made me a delver. Well, no, made me a scout. It was either that or stay rotten in its cell. This stuff is new to me.
She just kind of sighs, and she just kind of drags you out, and she's like, we're getting you set up here, hold on. And she's just dragging you along with her.
Well, I guess I got something to do.
Yeah. So you go ahead and you are dragged off to a magic shop that specializes in the different sending stones and being able to actually program them and whatnot. If you're wanting to actually buy a sending stone, it's going to cost more, but since you're just going to be... Yeah, you don't have any fucking money.
Broke bitch.
How much money do you actually have right now?
I know I got no gold coins.
You got no gold coins.
He
Okay.
blew it all on his magic item.
So,
Yeah.
so like you go there and they're trying to like set you up and whatnot, and then they realize that you have no money and they're like, get out of the store. Just kick you out.
Silver and copper. I'm sorry.
I will give you an opportunity though that while you're there, you can actually roll a perception check to get a look at the store before they kick you out.
Damn, everything is bad today. This is a bad.
It was overwhelming overall. You saw like multiple different stones of different colors, different sizes, different shapes, and then you were just kicked out of the freaking store.
Depressing. That's depressing.
That did not sound like a sending stone store.
What do I do now?
Well, go on a delve and get some more money, I guess. I thought you actually had some money still.
They're on the new cape I got.
You want a new cape?
Well, I wouldn't say it's a cape. It's more like some chromatic cloth sling.
And do you show her at any point?
Yeah, might as well. I mean, if I don't, this girl will snap me.
Well, you go ahead and you take it out. When you bought it, it was green, but now this morning you pull it out and it's just a full like rainbow of colors.
Yeah. If I say a certain color, it changes into that, and I can use it as a sling. Comes in handy. Also gives resistance. Very useful.
Okay, I guess that is more useful than a sending stone. Well, you'll probably just want to get some sending stones later on for your group once you guys actually have money. I didn't realize you were this broke.
How much are they a piece?
So, a sending stone, and I'm going to have to double check, but the way that I'm designing them, they are going to be a little different than your normal sending stone. So, hold on. Sending stone 5e is considered to be a uncommon magic item. Okay. My price listing then. So I made the prices different for everything. For those of you that don't know and whatnot, for those that are kind of listening in, magic items are too bloody expensive in 5e, so I have a different system of how I would price them.
Wow.
You can get a sending stone for 500 gold pieces.
Jesus.
Keep in mind that these are not just a set, though. As she's kind of described them to him, these don't work as just a set. You can actually, like, connect to other people's sending stones if they have one.
Jesus Christ, I have the spell sending.
Well,
But this allows you to cast it without a spell slot.
Yeah, but can't we just make scrolls?
I love how like that's your go-to.
Yeah, and then like top it off. What is the chance you're not there? So I mean, there's that.
I'm just saying, you guys have options. You guys
Yeah,
can do
like,
that.
I think
Oh yeah, like I'm all for us getting sending stones, but Jesus Christ.
It's a lot of money.
yeah.
And to think
Go
that
to the fucking dungeon.
the Delvers all have one.
Except
That's a
for-
lot of money.
Again,
And they upgraded beyond. These guys are clearly a higher level than you guys now.
they've been actually going on adventures. You guys went on a let's help Lucid trip. Oh god. But yeah. So anyway, otherwise then, if people are ready, we'll move on to the end of day kind of situation here. Is there anybody that anything else that people wanted to do during the day portion?
I mean, Alessandra's busy, so
Okay. If there's nothing else that people wish to do during the day, I will go on to this next scene, which is important for Lucid and Alessandro. So, but you guys are free to join in as well. So it is a busy day yet again, or sorry, busy evening going on here in Litfield. A lot of people are actually just going over to Holly's bar, like usual, for the nighttime. People are enjoying drinks and whatnot. The Delvers of Erin will join you guys if you guys are also all going to go to the tavern. It is a busy place. There's many Delvers that are out and about, having drinks, enjoying each other's company, sharing adventures. Many of them are also talking about going to the Big Delve in Delverstown, where, again, as a reminder, you overhear conversations about how this dungeon never seems to disappear. Every time somebody goes in to, like, try to conquer it, they only conquer a part of it, and it seems like it's just this endless dungeon. No matter how deep they go in, it's never truly conquered. And thus, a lot of high-level adventurers go there, not very many lower adventurers go there anymore. But otherwise, then, you guys are at the tavern. You guys are free to buy yourself some drinks if you really wish. There's plenty of company and food. But that's up to you guys if you're wanting to drink tonight or not.
let's get drunk.
Jasper will will drink a little bit. He'll buy himself and Trey a glass of wine.
Okay. So let me look at the expenses again for the drinks. So you're just wanting to have like a smaller thing of wine again? Let's see here. Wine. We're going with just the commoner wine. All right, 2 silver for the commoner wine.
Done.
All right. If anyone's wanting anything cheaper than wine and just wanting ale, ale's a lot cheaper. It's only 4 copper pieces.
Does alcohol have to be?
Doesn't have to be alcohol if you're just wanting to have like food. There's plenty of meals there, so you're able to buy like some mixed meals. Yes,
Do they own soup?
they do. Have soup.
Gonna have me some good soup. Extra meat.
Okay, so you go ahead. You're going to Holly's counter. You see Holly again. She's just this very tall bear, and she just has the biggest, friendliest smile. You order your soup, and she's just happy to help you out. And she goes ahead and she gets you this really nice bowl of soup. That'll be 3 silver pieces.
How much is? I'll give her a gold piece. Is that enough?
Oh, that's plenty. She would give you 7 silver pieces back.
Okay, 1 gold.
But if you want, if you wish, she will also give you guys some other things. So she offers things that go great with her soup. Is the bun?
Bun.
It is a flour bun that is shaped like a rabbit's head. That's filled with mutton and rich red curry sauce.
I love that you said that with a rabbit teammate that we have.
I know, right?
Oh my god.
What vegetarian options does she have?
Have what? I'm sorry?
Vegetarian options.
She has chilled tomato soup. And she also has crackled tarts.
Just real do a bowl of soup.
Okay. So yeah, you can get yourself some chilled tomato soup if you wish, and that will be also 4 silver pieces for that.
Okay.
Get the bun soup.
The bun comes on the bun comes to on the side, so it's an extra
Perfect.
4 silver pieces.
I want to show it off to our bunny companion. Happily, like, oh my god, it's you! And I just take a bite off the head.
Damn!
I just watched this and I was like, well, good for
I'm
you,
just
but
innocently smiling.
I just watched this. I'm just over here. And it's like, good for you, buddy.
To those of you that actually do ask for other things, she does throw in the offer that she always does with her crackle tarts. She states that if you go to a dungeon with a crackle tart and you come back with it not being damaged, that she will give you a reward.
Yeah, I'll take her up on that.
Okay. Crackle tart is 3 silver pieces.
Okay.
So you get this dessert. It is this crispy, crusty tart that is just filled with custard. It is wrapped in a paper wrap. And she does state that it is near impossible to eat it without making a mess. So I'm going to be very clear on this now. If you're taking this for the dungeon here, anytime that you take damage in the dungeon, we will have to have you roll a roll to see if your tart breaks. If you get submerged in water, the tart is destroyed. If you have to make an athletic or an acrobatics check, you will also have to make another roll check to see.
What would that roll be? Another athletics or acrobatics to get the make sure?
You have so you have to actually roll you have to roll a d10 die, and I will roll it for you anytime that occurs, and then you'll find out if it got damaged or not.
Oh boy.
Yep, but yep, you do. So you're taking her crackle tart challenge.
Yep.
She does specify that you are not allowed to put it in a bag of holding. That is like the rules on the honor system, but she can smell a liar. She tells you.
Yeah, no worries there. I play by the rules.
like a good cleric.
I
Sure.
don't. that doesn't fall to this type of challenge.
He does a challenge. He does a challenge like a few days later. I'm feeling a big package. Sees the dart. Ooh, a little dart. He eats it. And it's like, oh shit.
Yeah.
Hey,
So
if I'm
as you
hungry enough.
So as you guys go ahead and you're enjoying your meals and drinks and whatnot, you are seeing multiple people perform here and there. Just your traveling bards or people that are also just, part of the caravan performing for fun. You do also have your rare sight every once in a while. Cullen is there, and Cullen actually puts on another very grandiose show like he always does. He uses multiple illusions as he plays on his lute, and he just puts on a very grand show for everybody to enjoy. Out of curiosity, I will just roll, but it doesn't matter.
Will I relate to
Okay.
one of us?
So I'm just gonna state this. So I rolled an 11, but because he has he's a level 20 bard and he has expertise, it's easily over 20 I rolled for his performance. It's a awe-inspiring performance in general.
I mean,
Okay.
I'm level 5 and I have a plus 11, so
Yeah, he's level 20, so imagine what he has for it. It's higher.
Brother.
But yeah. But otherwise, after Cullen's done with his performance, what is happening, Lucid?
Oh my god, he gets internal screaming. Just what do I do? This is completely stupid. I can't believe I'm doing this. What if he doesn't like it anymore? What if I mess up? Oh my god. Casually looks at Alessandro with the most terrified yet nervous,
Beautiful.
internally screaming.
Alessandro is leaning back, tuning a lute, sipping on a little wine, and just kind of looks at you and raises an eyebrow.
Dude. Oh.
Oh, Lucid.
Yes.
Speak from the heart, or don't speak at all.
Like, what if I mess up?
God, I have to turn your volume up even more. Hang
Oh,
on.
sorry. I was speaking low for like, I was literally speaking low for like, what's the word I'm looking for?
Dramatic effect.
Yeah.
Dramatic effect.
Just, what if I mess up?
What if he messes up?
Well, if you're speaking from the heart, it won't matter too much.
You're still gonna help me, right?
Now, best foot forward, and he smacks you on the ass.
What?
Best foot forward, smacks him on the ass, and you just kind of get him up onto stage with you. Alright, so with that, I will be asking for a performance check. Now, you guys can do it in one of the following ways. Since this is for Lucid, Lucid, if you you can roll performance, and Alessandro also roll performance, or Alessandro, I believe you actually have proficiency in performance, correct?
Oh no, this is his performance. I'm just backing him up, so and he can decide if he was inspired, and I'll spend the resource if so, and then I'm giving him advantage. He has to roll.
Okay, so you have advantage on the roll. You can roll performance. If you were actually inspired by his bardic inspiration, you also get his bardic inspiration die.
Oh, thank God. I mean, I'm kind of glad it saves me from doing the alternative.
So you can roll advantage, and if you feel that you were inspired by Alessandro, you can also roll his bardic inspiration die.
I feel inspired.
That was the most like.
The
That was the most meek. Like, I'm inspired.
I'm inspired. And this literally saves the alternative. So I'm down.
Alright.
For this.
So go ahead, roll advantage on performance.
He's
Okay. And then you can also add in your bardic inspiration die.
A 1d6.
okay.
You got lucky on that roll.
You got very
I'm
lucky
so
on that
lucky.
roll.
That gave me a heart attack. I was scared.
Okay, you have a solid 24 in total for your performance. So yeah. So go ahead and describe what is your performance with Alessandro here.
Yeah, originally I had a song already set, but I think I may switch the song a bit. So it's kind of like it's kind of like a. Shit, I didn't realize how to explain shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like an upbeated song in a sense, something that kind of gives off a vibe of speaking from the heart. And despite this kind of superly nervous, kind of trying to using. He's not good with his words, so he's trying to let his actions kind of show that he knows what he wants to do. Lucy knows what he wants to do. That he's going to do what he can, and in a sense, with the song that he's doing, he's trying to see if Lynn would.
Okay, I like it. So overall, I'm just gonna say kind of like my headcanon this as well. Is like your words were like a bit like you sounded a bit nervous when you were starting, and every time that like your voice may have gotten a little bit quieter or gotten louder finally once you finally got that confidence in you, Alessandro was matching you. Like, I'm just kind of imagining this, where it's like Alessandro kind of knows this moment of like, you know, he doesn't want his playing to overpower your words because he's just trying to assist you, kind of thing. Does that feel fair that I'm kind of thinking that?
It is, especially like with the song I had in mind. Yeah, no, it actually works super well, actually.
Okay, there we go. So, overall, performance is great. You do get a clap from the audience, and there's some cheers. Many people are very excited to see Alessandro as well, and because again, Alessandro, you're there, but you weren't the star in this moment.
I mean, I have been to Litfield once before, so it's not like I'm unknown.
Yeah. And so yeah, so again, there's applause. People are enjoyed your guys' performance. After your performance, what are you doing, you two? What are you doing?
I guess tries to look around to see if me and her was all
I'll give you a perception check at the end of your performance.
Okay.
See if you spot him.
Oh, let me. Yeah, because the goal was for him to try to see if I could get him to join. Perception, right?
Yep, perception.
Oh, shit, I
Sadly, sadly you didn't have advantage. So
Yeah.
you would have had only an 8. Sorry.
Yep.
So you're kind of scanning the crowd, and you're like, did Cullen notice? And there's just, this place is packed, like it always is, and it makes it very difficult to actually spot him. But you're hopeful that he did actually see. So I'll give you the opportunity now after the performance to just kind of go around, try to find him down and whatnot if you wish.
Yeah, might as well try.
Yeah.
Right.
So let you search around. If anybody wants to help him find him in the crowd at any point, by all means you can. but
Sure, I'll look for Cullen.
yeah. So
He
give
deserves a compliment for his performance as well.
So go ahead and give some perception checks then for those looking for Cullen.
Because I'm so great at that.
As you roll a fucking dirty 20.
Wow.
Like I'm so good at those. Ugh. And then you just casually roll a 20.
I mean, someone else rolled a dirty 20, and their bonus to performance is lower than my bonus to perception.
Oh,
And I rolled a 31, so shut up. Anyways.
A dirty one.
He did. His investigation, he rolled a 2. He has a -1 to his investigation.
Yeah.
So he rolled a 1.
At 31, so shut up. You got your dirty 20. Take it.
See, keep in mind, Niku, that you could have always rolled a 0, technically. In investigation.
I know, but still.
Anyway, so overall, you are going around, and you know you guys are getting compliments from your performance and everything. And there's another person that's going up to perform. Theirs is not as good of a performance as your guys' is. Very moderate, a very moderate kind of performance. And obviously, nothing that's compared to like what Alessandro and Cullen can do for their kind of performance. So it just, you know, definitely people are not taking notice of this one nearly as much. But yeah, you guys actually do eventually come across Cullen. Cullen is just talking with some other Delvers, complimenting their performances as well. Many are just talking to him about moving forward into the dungeon here, like their plans. But he's just going around and he's just talking with people like he tends to always do.
Cullen, darling, that was an amazing performance as always.
Well, thank you so much. Obviously, Alessandro, I've always appreciated your performances as well. You did an amazing job backing up. Quite a talented singer, it seems.
Well, I have been trying to inspire him. He asked me for help, so how could I say no?
Same old Alessandro. Oh, but anything that's new going on between the two of you? I ended up hearing your team is going to be going on a dungeon delve fairly soon.
Oh yes, we checked out this diviner scout, and he seems to be amazing. I'm really looking forward to working with him.
Oh yeah, he's very new, but
Hello,
I've
Mako.
heard good things about him.
Continue, sorry.
Yeah, that's fine.
Hey, hello, Mako. What are you doing?
So, did you have anything to say, Lucid? He's trying to talk right here. I just was like, what?
I know, I'm like actually low key nervous.
What?
Like,
I'm just looking.
What do you think of the song? I put a lot of thought into it. I would have been able to do it with the more Alessandro assisting.
I thought it was a lovely song. Going ahead and you seemed to really put your heart into it.
Yeah. Know what to do. Sorry, just nervous, I guess.
No need to be nervous. As you know, I've never had any beef with anyone.
Eve. Dun, 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 dun. Yes.
Although he certainly enjoys some close ties.
That is very true. I do enjoy some close ties.
So they say.
You're trying to have some privacy with Cullen.
Yeah, because I'm nervous as well.
Sure. So Cullen just kind of says goodbye to some of the people that he was talking to, and before he ends up leaving, he says that he'd love to talk with Alasan.
Oh,
Oh,
sooner or later
definitely.
if he has the opportunity.
I'd like to show you what I got done.
I was reversing it. Okay.
Double
Wonderful.
check that suspension. Make sure that's in good
That
check.
would be wonderful.
Since you'll be
I would love your practice stuff.
good to know. He goes ahead and he walks away and he leaves with Lucid. So what did you want to discuss?
So you really like the song? Yeah. It is called Original Means. So that can be speaking from the heart.
I did really enjoy your song.
I did tell you when we see each other again. I still stand. I still. I do want to. If Maru's in a bad place, I gotta help him out. But not just that, I gotta also stop him. Yeah. Do whatever I can, and also try to work with what I can with the team that I got. I don't know why I'm being so nervous to say all this. Normally, it's easy for me to speak. But
Here, as outside of character here, are you speaking the complete truth?
yeah, he's being completely honest. No lies whatsoever.
So Colin takes that moment. So Colin does take that moment of like you being nervous, and he does just give you a like. Are you okay, Niku?
just needed to adjust my position. Keep going.
That's fine.
6 years ago.
So Colin does go ahead and he pulls you close and he states the following. I'm glad that you've made your decision. And I'm glad that you are going to be staying here as a Delver. I've enjoyed your company and I enjoy seeing you have another opportunity, another chance. That's all I've ever really wanted for you since you've come here is another chance. Hearing about your story and what you've told me on how you had to be imprisoned for a long time for a crime that you had stated that you did not commit. This whole place being a Delver is about having new chances, new opportunities. And so I'm glad that I was able to give you that opportunity and that chance. Now, helping out Maru, I understand that you have a close relationship with him. But I'm going to warn again that you're going to need to be careful.
I know that what I'm dealing with is a lot of. What I'm dealing with is people who are a lot stronger than that. And it's one of the reasons I wanted to ask for your assistance on possibly helping me sometimes. I would like to at least get better enough to be possible on the team as well.
Well, since you will be here, I'm happy to teach you some tricks and how you can use use magic to kind of stealth into areas a little bit better. And so overall, to start off the evening and just kind of he just kind of keeps you next to him. He talks to you for a while that night, and he kind of talks to you about like what you can and what you can do for like your little tricks that you have for magic to kind of stealth around. Like invisibility is great. He talks about how he's used it multiple times to scout out areas and avoid detection. But sometimes you can't fully depend on that, and he teaches you a bunch of different tricks that he has used with something as basic as a cantrip. So, for example, talks about how he's used minor illusion to be able to like make it sound like other things are happening. So one time in particular, he used minor illusion to make it sound like there was reinforcements coming down the hallway. And then that ended up making them think that there was more people behind him than there actually was, and that actually got them to back off and give him a chance to escape when he was caught. He gives examples of using magic as ways to trick his way into areas, because that was his job as when he was a part of the war. He would go ahead and he would infiltrate areas using magic and just kind of spy on areas and figure out weak points and cause any kind of disruptions that he could. So he just gives you a lot of new tips and tricks. So I will assist you more when you're wanting to use magic from here on out as a DM. I'll help you out a little bit more in like giving you some tips on how you can use your magic to stealth around.
The last day before we have to get back to the others, I still stand by what I also said. I would like to be part of that. Might be what
Could you speak up just a little bit more?
So hard to
man,
hear.
I know. I'm sorry.
I have you at
I still
200% volume, and I can still barely hear
okay.
you.
I got this. I still stand by what I said before. I still would like to be a part of that, like with you, if that's okay.
Is that 100% truthful that you want to have a life with Jess Collin?
With Jess Collin?
There's no way I can open a polyamorous relationship, huh?
So is that how are you speaking about being in a relationship with just him kind of thing? Are you being truthfully honest in this moment or not?
In this moment, I am being honest. Like, I would like to discuss possibly a polyamorous relationship, maybe, but like, I am being truthful though.
Okay. So, are you being clear on like with whom though?
Wait, what do you mean? Make sure I say the right things.
So this is important for what happened to you with your rolling of the dice. So are you being very clear and truthful?
Okay, now I get what you mean. Yes, I am being very truthful.
Okay. So you go ahead and you're kind of talking about wanting to have more of a relationship with not just him, but another person. And specifically, you do state Maru, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
So overall, Cullen does state that he understands. I'll just go ahead and I'll say it in character now at this point. I understand multiple people that want to have companionship with multiple people. But it's not for me. I was married for a long time, and I have a daughter. Call me a bit old-fashioned in that regard, but I do understand sleeping with multiple people, but a serious relationship with multiples, it's a little trickier. So, not really too interested in that.
Okay.
But he does go ahead and he gives you a kiss on the cheek. I did enjoy our time together, for sure. Make sure that you are doing what you really want, though. Otherwise, I did end up saying that I wanted to check in with Alessandro, so I'm gonna have to leave you at this point.
I'm gonna have to make a decision on that.
What? Take your time. And he just gives you that moment and gives you a wink. I'm always there for you to talk to, though. Again, doesn't matter what decision you make to me, but I have no beef with anybody, as I've told you before. But you have a lovely night, Lucy. And then he leaves. Moving on to Alessandro. Alessandro, are you already at the wagon?
Yep.
You're at the wagon. You're at the. You are looking it over. Oh yeah, all the repairs are done and all of the adjustments were made. This place looks far more livable now.
Yippee! We could actually properly live rather being peasant. Anyways.
It doesn't look like a shack on wheels anymore.
Cullen ends up eventually
What's it
Cullen eventually does walk up as you're kind of checking out your new place and everything. Definitely some improvements that were made. I'm glad that you utilized your funds properly.
Oh, it's got a long way to go, but it's a start.
Again, I'm very glad that you ended up joining here with the Delvers.
Well, that team seriously needed some help, and I couldn't just let them flounder. And after all, it does let me see you on occasion as well.
Oh, definitely always a bonus.
Do come inside. Let me show you around.
Of course. He just goes on in with you.
And he will legitimately give him a tour and catch him up on everything they've been up to. And because it's Alessandro and Cullen, it is non-stop innuendo flirting.
Constant flirting back and forth between these two for sure.
Are we there?
And eventually it does lead to so perhaps we should test out that suspension.
Oh, definitely. I think it should be taken through its paces, given a little rough treatment.
You know, I have multiple ways of testing that.
Oh my god.
Oh, I'm up for all of them.
Get a room!
And I'm not gonna roleplay all of that shit, but yep, you guys test the suspension alright. And you keep going, and you keep going. Feel free to do a performance check for how you're doing so.
Oh my god.
We get it. The two bards are horny for each other.
Oh yeah, totally.
It's two horny bards. What do you expect to happen? I rolled low again.
You did roll low again. If it makes you feel like better, Cullen also rolled really low, but it's roughly it's still higher than yours with his extras bonuses. But
Don't make me vote for
overall,
the
yeah,
horny bat.
you guys test that suspension quite a bit. No, don't. We're not going that far with it. But yes, they do have a night of we have a night of fun for sure.
Shut up, Guppy. You're not supposed to be here. Get off. That's it. He said, look in chat, look at Ren in the chat says, I knew I heard flirting sounds. I was like, you're not supposed to hear, shut up, go away. God damn it.
Yeah.
Freaking Noche.
Oh, the post from Rhythms and Noche in the chat. Oh my god. What the hell?
Where is Discord? Oh, there
What
you
even is that?
What the
Well,
fuck
not
is
What am I
this?
looking?
I will not explain myself.
I don't need to explain
You
myself.
don't have to. You don't need to explain yourself. We have 2 horny bards right now that are testing the suspension.
I just want to
Anyway.
testing the suspension. We're trying to break it. Anyway,
Either or.
I mean, they really tested it. It almost broke, but it didn't. So. Otherwise, after you guys have a romantic evening of fun times, any final things that you're wanting to say with Colin before he kind of sneaks off?
Are you talking to?
To Alessandro?
Me. Yeah. Sorry, my brain's still waking up.
It's
That's
cool.
fine.
Look, I know you're here to support everyone else. But now that I'm going to be a Delver full-time, if ever you need anything, just someone to talk to, I'm here.
He's definitely going to take that moment while you are still closely together and whatnot. And he just kind of holds you close. Gives your chest a nice rub. That's what I always appreciated about you, Alessandro. Always focused on giving that good company. Outside of just the fun times.
Well, you know, my whole mission is to spread joy, and joy isn't just physical.
Another thing I really appreciate about you. You take care of yourself. And I'll see you around here in Litfield.
Sounds wonderful.
And he goes ahead and he sneaks off before the rest of you get back to the wagon. It's late at night. You guys all eventually arrive back at the wagon. I assume Alessandro just uses prestidigitation to clean himself up before everybody arrives back.
I mean, that's what he always does. And the wagon is going to suspiciously smell of
Things.
vanilla and lavender.
It's no longer that new wagon smell. It seems to have weirdly lavender.
Also, bold of you just to assume that I went back with everybody.
Very true. So I'm assuming you just went back to the. What did you want to do? Did you want to go back?
Oh, I pulled Trey off to the baths.
Oh, okay.
After all, we worked up quite a sweat with Hootie today.
What?
Very well. So you definitely get to enjoy a nice time in the baths with Trey.
Yup.
All right. I think we can leave it at that.
I'm fine with that.
What?
There we go. So everybody except for Jasper returns to the wagon. But yeah. Overall, you guys can get some rest, and then we will start off with our next adventure here in the morning.
Yay!
So, it's the next morning. You guys are all fully rested. Some maybe more than others, apparently.
Uh-huh.
Some of us had a good workout.
What?
And then, I suppose I do have a new thing now for Blue's character Elucid for today's session, but I will save it for when you are actually at the new location, because you guys are just going to be traveling today.
So what was the thing from the last time?
If he was not 100% truthful, a thought bubble would appear over his head, showing the complete truth as its own truth on himself.
Oh!
That's gonna be fun for.
Oh, that's a good one.
It's in the thought bubble, but it's like the comics page.
Literally. Yeah, literally, there would have been a thought bubble over his head showing him wanting to be in a polyamorous relationship with him and with Cullen and Morrow instead of being truthful about it.
Yeah, just like the little cloud thought bubble, like...
Yeah. That is why I was like, oh my god, please be please be honest. If you're not, this might get worse.
Oh.
Oh god. But yeah, so one thing in particular, Alessandro would have shared with you guys about a new thing about your wagon for that night that you guys would have spent at the wagon. So you guys now have basically a door in your wagon that you kind of like select a room, and then you kind of like open up the door, and then there's a whole new room in there with a preset of like what you want in that room.
It's pretty simple. It's just like a bed, a simple bed, a place to put your stuff, and a chair, and that's it. Alessandro does warn you not to leave anything in there, because once all living people have left the room, everything inside of it disappears.
Oh.
Including anything that you left.
Yep.
Good to know.
So it's basically just you have your own like little pocket space for you to sleep. You no longer all have to share a sleeping space. You all have like your own little tiny pocket dimension to sleep in. But you should not leave anything in that room after you leave it, because otherwise it is gone forever.
It's not a bag. It's not a room of holding.
Yeah, so it's not like you guys can have like infinite storage or whatever. It also only holds 4 rooms, correctly, if I'm right?
Yep. So the dorm only has 4 rooms. So the inflatable bed is tucked off in the corner of the wagon, so that if we're all actually sleeping and we're not actually having somebody do a watch, then we can use that bed too.
So yeah, there you go. You guys all have actual beds. You don't need to sleep in a hammock anymore.
Yay!
Oh gosh. But anyway, so yeah. For today then, you guys have a day of travel. I will say eventually, Jasper, you arrive back. How is Jasper looking after his night with Trey and whatnot?
He is all smiles.
Completely noticeable by everybody.
Yup. And he does not care.
Oh, I should also mention in the wagon, not in the dorm area, but off to the side, there's a chest of drawers, and each of you notices that your name is on one of the drawers.
Wow, I got personal shows.
So it's just you have a little personal storage area where you can keep stuff in the wagon.
Sweet.
There's also, so you guys had a table in there before. I don't know if you knew that. It's a fold-up table. And then the cushions that you guys got before have been attached to crates, so they're more up off the ground now, and that work more like chairs, but they're also crates, so you can also store stuff in those.
Neat.
Neat.
So it's more like an RV now instead of a shack. Hopefully, eventually it'll be more like a house. But right now we've got the whole RV aesthetic going.
And that works.
You guys have so much more floor space for activities now.
We can actually do shit.
Oh gosh. But yeah, otherwise, you guys will have 2 days of travel by wagon here. You guys will be traveling from here on the outskirts of Dungeon Town to just about here, the outskirts of the forest area here near Otter Falls, as I told you that you'd be going to. You said that there were key things that you were wanting to do during your 2 days of travel here. What spell scrolls are being prepared? So Noche knows what spells he has access to.
Okay, so I went ahead and spent the extra money to buy a scroll of Word of Radiance.
Okay.
Because it says in the book that the cost to make it is half the cost to buy it, so I just spent that money. You can change that cost later, but for expediency, that's what I did.
Yeah, that's fine. We'll do that for now.
And then I bought enough materials to make 6 total. Since it's going to be 2 days, we have time to make 2.
Okay, so you have a Word of Radiance scroll as well, so I will have to find Word of Radiance.
It's basically an AoE 5 feet around you that does radiant damage. So if you get surrounded, you can pop that off and do damage to everything around you.
Oh my god! Finally, an AOE.
It's centered around you, but
the big advantage of Word of Radiance over all of the other cantrips that do that is it only hits targets that you want. The other one
is the link to Word of Radiance in the Discord chat.
The other ones like Thunderclap and the sword one hit everybody. So Word of Radiance is actually really powerful.
I love it here.
And then during your downtime of travel, what are the other scrolls that you guys want to prepare for him? So you can prepare
What did we talk about last? It was one that
well, actually, yeah, you got Firebolt from Karn. I offered to give you Mage Hand from Karn because
I thought no, Mage Hand is the one that you gave him. That's what he went with.
So you actually have a Mage Hand scroll, but then you would have gotten a Firebolt one. We'll retroactively state that you got Firebolt one then from Alessandro later on.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so some of the materials I made were for Firebolt. So
yes, we'll retroactively do that.
Jasper, were there any that you wanted to make for him?
I don't know if I have any that would be very useful for him. As far as cantrips go, I've got...
So, keep in mind, this is the only way for him to cast cantrips because he's a paladin. So anything that would be useful for someone else to have, he can just, like, out of combat, because it takes a minute, I think, for it to activate.
Mm-hmm. It takes a minute for the scroll to be registered in the dagger, but he can cast it as a normal cantrip once he actually has it.
So, like, if you want him to have access to, say, guidance, for example, for when he's just around town, he can have that.
Why would you make it so that I have 2 players that are going to cast guidance? Why
would I not?
Why would you do this to me?
Let me do it.
I was about to say either that or Moment of Resolve.
Give him.
But I don't know how many concentration spells he has.
He pretty much all of his paladin spells a lot of his paladin spells actually require concentration.
Oh, I also have Toll the Dead, which would give you necrotic damage.
The options are endless.
Keep in mind that again, he has enough to make. You said 6, right?
Yes, I have enough to make 6. We're only going to have time for 2.
So you guys are just choosing the 2 that
Well,
he would have right
actually-
now for this next session, basically.
Actually, technically, if we're both just sitting down all day making them, then we could make 2 each. So we could make 4.
So you guys decide the 4 then that you want to give him.
Because it takes 1 day per person.
I'll
to make
give. I'll give guidance and Toll the Dead.
Okay, so guidance and Toll the Dead, and then what's going to be the other 2 from you guys?
I will give. What's going to be the most useful for him? All right, I'm going to give him Prestidigitation
Okay.
and Eldritch Blast.
Ooh, that's a
You
good
son of a bitch! You're giving your Eldritch Blast. Fuck you!
one. Such a good one.
God damn it!
That
Okay,
one, dude?
so okay, it's a cantrip that does 1d10 damage.
Force.
Of
Which is the
force
least
damage,
resisted damage in the entire game.
which then means your sword will do force damage after you cast it.
It's
Not
the
only-
best thing about being a
It's
sorcerer.
it's literally it's the best thing about being something else
Warlock.
than a sorcerer. a
Warlock.
And so also once you get to you're level 5 actually.
Yep. So all of these cantrips that do damage do 2 dice.
No, it's worse. He gets 2
Yep.
Eldritch Blasts.
Yeah. So he gets 2 attacks. If you took a feat to get the Eldritch Invocation Agonizing Blast, you'd be able to add your Charisma bonus to both of those instead of just doing the dice.
I hate you so much right now since
Um,
you planned.
I mean, most of my cantrips aren't going to be useful for him.
You can't blame Sinzin for this. You brought up the offer of the dagger.
Uh-huh. This is why when you mentioned it, I went, wait a minute. And then you didn't bring it up again, and I'm like, no, you are not getting away with pulling that back.
Well, again, anyway. So, alright, so yeah, you have Prestidigitation, Firebolt. You guys better just make a fucking list for him here and put it in, the group chat for his spells, and then if he wants to use them, he has to decide which ones he wants for the day.
Okay.
Since
I'll
you're
type it
going
up.
to be doing a fight right now here with Noche rhythms, I'm going to suggest you have that fire one ready, you have the radiant one ready, and then the third one you can just do whatever you want with
Guidance.
guidance. Okay, there you go.
You should be able to find guidance in the little spellbook thingamajig.
Yeah, there's a lot of different ones, but again, if you want to know how to cast them, you can always just ask. But yeah, you guys make a list for him, and then make sure that he has access to all those spells when he wants.
I will leave that to Sinzin.
So put that in the Discord chat, and then I will add that to his character sheet later on, just to make sure he has easy access to it. Oh god. Oh, and Blue, I'm sorry. I saw your message there in Discord. I'm sorry. Oh, are you okay?
You alright, Blue?
I made a mistake of getting attached to the character, so yeah, that shit hurt. I made the hugest mistake of D&D, and that was to get attached to the character. So yeah, that shit legit hurt.
I'm sorry that so I'm gonna be very honest with you on the situation. So
I mean, it's okay. You don't need to explain it. I mean, it's more along the lines of yeah, this is something he really has to think this shit out.
yeah. So I'm being very clear with you that the relationship option isn't closed with Cullen. It's just it's gonna be extremely difficult with the situation with Morrow to even consider Polly. And
Okay.
it's
So
just
it literally
very-
does fall into one or the other, basically.
Yes, it's it is one of those situations where it's very difficult to pull that off, kind of one, and that was my logic behind that decision. So again, I'm not
Okay.
closing off the relationship with you and Cullen.
I do have to really make a decision
but
on
you-
this, basically.
But yes. So this is about, well, like, I'm always giving player choice. I don't want it to seem like I'm taking things away, but
Don't worry, you're good. Like I said, it was mostly my mistake because again, I put my whole heart into that shit.
No,
So
it's-
like, and that was my hugest mistake of getting attached. And I'm like, fuck, why did I get attached to the character? I wasn't supposed to do that.
All right. But otherwise, now that we've got all that settled, to set the scene for your guys' arrival at Greenvale, you guys eventually reach your destination. It is a lush forest town with only a few dozen buildings. As you guys are getting closer, you do see a small wooden sign at the gate that reads, "Welcome to Greenvale." However, there is another sign that you all notice. You don't need to have a high perception check to notice it. That seems to be nailed down just below that welcome sign that says, "Travelers turn back."
I'm going to activate my Vigilant Blessing.
Okay. As you travel in further into the further in, you get to the town square. The town square you would imagine to be very active, very busy, even in a small town like this. But it's just suspended in a somber silence. And the surrounding forest seems to have a mist in this early morning that seems to just create this atmosphere of eerie silence. As you kind of look around, it is a logging town overall in this dense forest. There's oaks and pines in the area. Seems to be a relatively young settlement as you're kind of looking around. You notice that there are signs of different religious practices here. Feel free to give a religion check if you wish to know. One of you
Nice,
has
you missed it.
advantage, or sorry, none of you have advantage on this one, actually.
I'll cast Guidance on myself and do it.
I'm gonna shoot myself in the foot and DM. I have to get disadvantage on everything now again.
Oh, okay.
No, the reason for that is because Lucid's eyes were literally puppy red and did not get no sleep whatsoever because he was just.
so you're giving
he
yourself
had-
you're giving yourself exhaustion.
Oh my god.
He literally had a broken heart. So like he
Okay,
literally just
I'm gonna say
Easy.
though it's been 2 days.
2 days. Oh shit! No, that shit still goes. Broken hearts don't fix easy.
Okay. So how about this? I'm going to do it for skill checks, but not for fighting.
Deal.
Okay.
We both got natural ones.
Jesus Christ, what's wrong?
Let me do my religion too. Hold on, I gotta join in this stuff.
Wow, you guys all don't know your gods. Anyway,
Thank
so
god.
as you guys go ahead and arrive, though, you
Why am I the
see
one?
multiple. Oh, Say actually rolled
Can I-
high enough. Say,
I
you
try
notice. You can try as
as
well,
well?
Noche.
It's not like there's a,
Wait,
a
do I
lot
have the
here.
do I have the scroll slot in? Because I can cast guidance on myself.
Yeah.
Yes, you have guidance now, so you
Yay!
can roll 1d4. I'm gonna get so annoyed by all of these.
I like it because guidance.
How do I
That's-
how do I apply guidance before I like
So
go in D4?
/ roll space 1d4.
Or just do what I do, roll the thing, and then click on the D20 thing and pick
Okay.
a D4.
Okay,
Yeah.
fine. It's just religion, right?
Religion,
Yeah.
yeah. Just click religion. Yeah, okay, that's it.
Noche knows. Noche knows. Doesn't even
He
need the
always knows.
I don't need to do the guidance, but you know,
Yeah.
like, because I
Roll it
can.
just 'cause you
So,
can, you can do
so
it.
/ roll D4.
22. Okay. So say you actually do recognize the religious figure. You do see symbols that represent for how do I pronounce her name again? Perua, I believe is her name. She is the goddess of life and nature. Noche, you know a lot about her in general. And that she tends to be like one of the biggest religions of the World of Beast world. she's known for being the one that took pity on all of the brethren, as the stories say, and brought them from the broken world to your world when they're at the end of the war. As so the stories say. But she is a very powerful goddess of healing and of nature. But as you guys look around, overall, you just notice that there's just no one around. It seems to just sadly be a place that's kind of fallen apart over the past few days. As you arrive, you see most of the doors and the windows in Greenvale are boarded up. Residents seem to be sheltered in place and don't seem to contact anyone. What would you guys like to do?
Oh, I forgot the name of the person we're supposed to look for. Hang on.
You did it.
Jasper, I have a proposition for you.
Ursula Algar. They're a wheelwright. So I guess we start looking for her shop.
Okay. So if you would like to just look for her shop, you can do a perception check.
Do I need higher than an 18?
Yes. Because you're actively searching. If you're actively searching, then you have to roll. If it's not actively searching, then I do passive.
Fair enough. I will cast guidance on myself.
Okay.
And just 27.
Yay.
Okay. Hold on. I need to bring up the Greenvale map here. Just for like the town square. Okay. So you guys go ahead and you are searching around for signs or anything in particular to try to like find your way around. You do hear that like it's very like with you in particular, Jasper, as you're kind of looking around, you do hear people there. You can hear that there's people inside their homes. But there's one thing in particular that as you're kind of searching around town, trying to find signs and whatnot, you swear you see something moving in the shadows.
Where are we?
You guys can put yourselves on the map wherever you want.
Wherever we want? Okay, fine.
I'd say like put you on the square, so right by the statue.
What statue?
Oh, you mean right here?
Statue. That's a tree.
Where's statue?
There's a statue in the freaking map. Zoom out if you can't see the statue.
I can't. I don't
It's right
see.
here.
I
There's a
can't see that.
statue.
There's black.
There's
I
fog
can't
of
see
war.
it
There's
either.
fog of war there.
I have Fog of War up?
Yes.
Yeah.
I did not see anything for Fog of War. I thought I didn't have it up. Oh my god. I thought
some
I
reason
didn't
I
have Fog
can't-
of War. Hold
Yeah,
on.
for some reason I also can't generate my token.
Yeah, I can generate it too.
That is weird.
Well, the little picture that's usually next to it is just like a weird blank file.
That's weird.
Everything is black.
Hold on.
Oh, this one.
Can you guys... Let's see, I'm trying to...
So I'm gonna put myself right at the corner where Fog of War starts for us. So from to the right of there and down from there, everything is black.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Pretty much
Hold on.
that. This way.
So all of that is black.
Mhm.
Yep. Up
Okay,
here
hold
too.
on. Fog of War. I need to reveal. Here he is. Because I didn't even want this all to be hidden. Can you see it now?
Yes.
Yes. Now we can see it.
Okay, sorry about that.
I was like, what the fuck you
I didn't
mean?
even- I don't even see Fog of War on mine, so that really threw me off. I must have my opacity set wrong.
Good.
Probably.
Okay, and then you're struggling to put your things up?
Yeah, like it.
There's
'Cause
no
normally you just
shades?
hit click and drag, right?
Yeah, it's just
Make
click
sure
on
you're
your-
grabbing the name, not the portrait.
Yeah, that's what I'm grabbing and nothing.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
yeah,
I think that's
Jasper's is not popping up on mine either. That's weird. Why is Jasper's not working?
Hey, oh shit.
I can try refreshing and see if that helps.
Lucid's isn't popping up on mine either. That's weird.
Oh dear.
Let me try refreshing and see what happens.
Yeah, try that.
Because, like, it has, you know that little, where the portrait should be, there's, like, a little placeholder icon?
Yeah.
Yeah, like, but it's, like, the little page that's, like, yeah, there's something here, but it's not showing it. Yeah, it's still doing that.
Yeah, it's still doing it on my side, too. That's not good.
Yeah, I can't do it mine either. Oops.
That's not good. Okay. We're gonna have to get creative here.
Whoop, whoop.
So... Because I don't want to screw up the whole session here, but, like, I can have no chase. That's interesting.
There's 2 Noches.
I know. They're multiplying.
Don't team.
Because, like, I can pull up... I can't even pull up Says. That's weird.
I see Alessandro's and Noche's, and that's it.
Yeah, why is it that ours are not...
Yeah, and refreshing did nothing.
I'm gonna hit refresh again. Maybe it's on my end? Because I had them set up.
Yep, nothing.
Trying to refresh, see if that fixes it. If it doesn't, I will just put out, like, you know, standard tokens for each of, for anybody that doesn't have one.
Yeah, that's fine.
Alright, try this again. Yeah, something's broken on those now. They're not working.
Okay, well, we can just say that we're following Noche around, and we'll have Rhythms decide where we go.
Yeah, it's going to be necessary for combat, though, is the problem. So, in the meantime, then, I'm just going to use some other tokens to represent people. So, let's see. Who wants to be a flying sword?
Wants to be a flying sword? Oh.
Crazy.
So, I'm
Are
just
you
going
sure
to...
that's wise, considering how often I use spiritual weapon?
That is perfectly fine, because this is also what I can do. I can put a marker on it.
I'll be that one, then.
Okay, so we got... So the sword will be you. Alright, who wants to be... a... That also didn't work. Wow, a lot of my things aren't working. Maybe it's just Roll20 is freaking out?
Just
Oh, dear.
wondering, but did you lay that map on top of something? Like layer?
No, it's on the map. It's on the map layer already. So,
Yeah.
So the map is on the map layer. Your guys' tokens should be on the token layer. But I guess they're not working. So I guess I have this random guard who wants to be the guard token.
God, who the this one?
Yeah, that guard token.
So it's me and Lucid, right?
Yeah.
Eric, expedite, just pick.
Okay. Lucid, you're the guard here, and then we'll go with the bandit token is Lucid then.
What?
Whoop whoop.
There you go.
And
Wait.
Bandit, you're soldiered.
Oh, okay. So I'm the purple.
Okay, we'll just go with that if like we have a combat situation pop up, because yeah, we do need to get things moving here because it's
Yeah.
already 5:30. All right.
Mhm.
So, you go ahead and you are... So, as I was saying before, Jasper, you ended up looking around, and you notice something moving around in the shadows nearby. Do you wish to investigate?
I'm gonna probably regret this, but yes.
Okay. For those... So, you go ahead and you point that out to the rest of the party, I'm assuming?
Yes.
Okay. To those that are wishing to try to investigate this, I'm going to tell you ahead of time, you can do a stealth check to try to be quiet to investigate.
Oh, I'm gonna mess shit up for y'all. Oh.
Okay.
The power of depression. Let's go.
Sure, and I'll cast guidance on myself.
Sure, I'll cast get on myself too.
So,
No worries. I'm gonna mess it up.
so are we rolling investigation or stealth?
Stealth.
Now.
Stealth.
Oh wow, I would have got a 20 if I didn't have exhaustion. Damn.
Yeah.
And I
That's
don't have
impressive.
disadvantage, so I got a 17.
Stealth.
That's impressive.
And I got a 19. If I think I did that right.
You have disadvantage with your heavy armor.
So you have
So
12.
you'd have a 12.
Okay.
So,
Oh my
never mind.
gosh.
I
mistook Noche's roll for mine, so that would be a 6.
Yeah, you have a 6.
Bro.
Yourself. All right. So I will give a couple of you a quick little check here for this. So as you're going ahead and you're trying to stealth up, I'll say that, say you moved up really quick to try to look into what you are, like you were told, like there's something that Jasper noticed. As you go ahead and you look off to the side, you see 4 of these things. So let me bring it up onto the proper layer for you guys.
What the fuck?
Oh,
Oh, what are those? They look cool.
So you see 4
Holy
of those.
shit!
Say I will give you an opportunity really quick to do a nature check if you wish.
Can we keep one? They look fucking cool. I like the one that's kneeling down. That one looks really cool.
Blue?
the one
You-
with the antlers.
Blue? This is
The one
not
with
the
the antler looks fucking cool.
Nature check for say if you wish.
Yeah, I will. Also, just a quick question. Blue, this is not the time to say I hit that right now.
Bruh, they look cool.
Oh my god.
Cool.
5, damn.
Okay. So I will say that you are roughly here now as you were trying to stealth up,
Where?
and then I
Oh.
will bring up the tokens that you notice onto the map.
So are we all over there, or just...
Just say for right now, just to kind of explain things. So as you kind of go up there, saying you're kind of spying, trying to get a look of things, you notice that these are grotesque masses of bark and vines resembling a walking person with a face that looks uncannily like a beast, and its arms are very whip-like. As you're kind of looking it over, you don't notice anything else in particular about it, and you've never seen anything like this before. You guys can all state how, you guys can all move your tokens to where you would want them to be, or just tell me where you'd want your tokens to be, because I have to control ones that are not moved by you guys.
Shit.
So
That's going to be the tricky part of this.
probably right here for me.
Where?
Right here.
Okay. So let me grab my tokens here. You're there. Noche, where would you be?
Oh, I would be. Huh. I think I'll be like right next to Alessandro.
Okay. So you'd be right next to Alessandro. And then, Lucid, where would you end up being?
I'd probably be right there because dragon feet, you know.
Okay. So as you guys are getting closer and closer, sadly, some of you guys end up either bumping up against the cart as you're kind of moving up, or you, even though your armor is quieter, it still ended up making more noise. These things end up snapping their heads towards the direction that they hear the noise. Initiative. So I'm going to put up the turn order. You guys will just have to click initiative on your characters, and then I'm going to have to just add the numbers in. So this is going to be the annoying part for me.
Oh boy.
So
Okay.
let's see.
So I actually have advantage on
I have
initiative.
to. Let me see. I can see if I can do this.
2.
What's my
Oh, no.
character? And then,
Why didn't it give me advantage?
damn. I got 8.
Just roll again, and then I will give you your new number if it's higher.
God damn!
I guess not.
It
Jesus
says
Christ.
no. Fuck
Oh,
you.
nice.
Okay, so that is a 2 for
They really said,
For you.
"Fuck you! No, you're going last regardless. Fuck you."
Noche
Yeah,
ended up
no.
having an 18 points.
I'm imagining Jasper's just like I'm imagining Jasper's just like, I'm actually quieter than most people. Snap. Oh shit! He's just staring down, and that's why he goes last.
Yep. I mean, it doesn't help that I'm not very dexterous.
No,
Like,
you're not.
I don't have. I get no bonuses to dexterity or charisma checks or rolls. Ugh.
All right. So then now I need to add these things onto the turn order.
We're just fighting them right then and there.
Yep.
Cool.
But yeah, say you would have noticed as I'm adding these in, while you were kind of keeping an eye on them at first, that they seem to have been like at first trying to like pull and claw at some boarded up doors and windows. But as they kind of heard you guys, their attention all of a sudden snapped away towards you guys instead.
I mean, with the heavy armors clanging like that, I wouldn't be surprised.
Right? The good news is they all ended up having low initiatives except for one of them.
How many are there? 4?
4, yep. All right,
Oh.
and now I'm just going to put it into the turn order, and there we go. So one of them actually has a lower dexterity than you say, so I'm just going to change yours to a 23, just so that it's in the proper order.
Okay.
So you see these things snap their heads towards you, and you're like, crap, and now combat has started. What do you do right away to start things off?
Where are they?
On the left.
They are on the far left side.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Give me a second. How close is... Excuse me. Ah! No. Give me a second. Sorry.
That's fine. So they are all within range for your bow if you wish. Or you can move up. There's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. You wouldn't be able to get up to one of them to stab them with your swords. So it's up to you.
I used a dagger. Thank you very much. Anyways.
True, you have daggers. Sorry.
I'll get it right next time.
They are within range that you'd be able to shoot at them.
I mean, you also technically could probably get on one of the roofs using your grappling hook.
The thing is, I have like a couple options. I could do like the bow attack, or I could do spike growth in case these start moving towards me.
True.
Yeah, so I'm not.
Spike growth wouldn't be a bad choice.
I think we could just handle it. So I'll just shoot.
Okay.
Yeah, we don't know how dangerous they are yet. We might be
Engage
wasting
yourself.
second level spells if we burn them on these.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay.
Give
So you
advantage
go ahead and you take a
on-
shot.
Wait, give me a second. Check. You gave me some advantage on one. Okay. Yeah, I'll do.
And there's 2 within 5 feet of each other.
Yeah, so my horde breaker will work.
All right.
So,
So go
longbow.
ahead and make a
Or-
shot.
T. Is that right? I'd spit a bit.
Yep. 14 does not hit. So you go ahead and you make your shot at that one and you miss. You do have extra attack now though, so you can attack again if you wish.
If I do extra attack and it lands, can I use horde breaker, or does it not work? It has to be an initial.
You can still hit with Hordebreaker again.
Okay,
So
cool.
yes.
Great.
15 is just barely hits.
Let's go. I just need one more difference.
You guys now know its AC is 15.
Oh,
Let's go.
So you go ahead and you do damage. to that
Targeted
one.
so yeah. 9.
9. Okay.
And then I'll be using the horde breaker to hit this guy over here.
All right. So make the attack on that one with Hordebreaker. That's a
Oh!
hit.
Oh!
nice.
10. Decent
Okay.
start.
As you go ahead and you hit with your arrow on the first one, though, you see that its body kind of like takes that hit, and it kind of like twists and contorts a little bit from that, and all of a sudden you see a seed pod shoot off of its body towards you, and it lands near you, and it explodes with a bunch of spores popping out. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
What the fudge? Okay.
Holy crap, those spores have some range.
Wisdom saving throw, you said?
Wisdom saving throw, yeah.
16.
16. You are fine. So nothing happens.
Do I have to do the other one, though?
Yep, so now the other one, there's another pod that's shot off as well.
Fuck's sake. Another saving throw?
Jesus.
Yep.
Oh, let's go!
Hey, Jesus. Alright,
Nice.
so there's 2 seeds pods that are shot off as a reaction towards you. There's spurs of spores shot around you, but you seem to be not affected by the spores.
Let's go! Also,
Alright.
before we get to the next part, I do want to ask you quick about my abilities. Sorry.
Yes.
So, when I hit an enemy, I can do Fort Breaker as long as they're 5 feet next to each other, right?
Yes.
Does that stack on top of extra attack?
You only get to use Hornbreaker once.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I was making sure. I was like, damn, I could get quadruple attack. God damn.
Yeah, it's a way for you to get 3 attacks in, so that is nice, though.
Yeah.
Alright, that's to
Hello, Pam.
this one. 5, 10, 15, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. This one's dashing up, but it had to use its action to dash. And then that is it for itself. That gets us to Alessandro. Alessandro, what are you doing? As you see this shambling, weird, bark-like creature move up towards you guys.
Excuse me.
I'm gonna try Firebolt.
Try
See how
Firebolt.
it likes fire. Burn, baby.
Alright, that's a hit. Alright, 6. You notice that the fire seems to catch a lot more than what you expected. Maybe not, though, with the assistance that you ended up getting from the divination. But you have the same thing occur, though. As it's caught on fire and whatnot, there's a pod that's shot off towards you.
So it
And
doesn't
then-
stop the pods, okay.
Yep, so I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh my god.
You are fine. The spores, you kind of cough and you just kind of... Well, you don't cough, you just kind of like, I'm not breathing this shit in, and you just prevent yourself from trying to breathe it in. Anything for movement or anything else?
Yeah, now that I know that, let's do... Oh, wrong one.
Okay, moving back for
Yep,
cover.
and I'm gonna crouch.
Crouching. Alright, good. Alright, anything else?
Nope, I should have cover now, so I'm good.
Alright.
Yay.
Noche, your turn. What are you doing?
I want to go ahead and cast Firebolt.
Firebolt on that one as well?
Yeah, but how do I do that with my character since it's not my normal ability?
Just go ahead and give me just a normal d20, and then I will add the modifiers for you.
Okay, okay.
Since we didn't have time to set it up. Alright, so then 17. Your charisma modifier is what again?
3.
Okay, so you have a
We have
plus
a
3 to that.
+6.
So you have plus 6 because you are proficient because of your dagger gives you proficiency with the cantrip. So yep, you would easily hit this with like a 20. It's over 20.
Yep.
So
Yeah.
So roll 2d10.
roll 2d10. All right, and then that does a lot of damage. As you saw, it was very effective to shoot fire at this thing. All right, and then so that does way more than what you thought it was going to do. It did 20 damage instead of just 10.
Dead.
It is not dead. It's still standing. However,
Jesus
you do
Christ.
notice that it didn't shoot off another spore at you, though.
Maybe they have a limited amount.
It looks like it.
All right.
This was
do
like
you-
the second time or first time? No. How many times
Was
was
it
it shot at this
third?
for? Third? Okay,
Oh no,
so
wait, that was the one over there.
Not
So that was the...
two.
So each
No, it's not
one of each one that you guys have targeted separately have shot off one in particular. There's only one that hasn't been hit yet.
This one's shot off too, because we both hit that one.
This one, no, this one was not hit. This one was only hit by you. So this one was hit by
This
you
one?
in particular. Yep. And then the other two that were standing at the doorway here, these were actually hit by Say.
okay.
This one
So-
didn't. This one.
Yeah,
had
I'm
the
saying
dash
this one got
already.
hit. Just now got hit twice.
Oh, yeah, this one got hit twice.
Yeah.
So yeah, it only it used it once and it didn't use it again.
So hopefully those three are out now.
Okay. But do you? But now you went ahead and you shot off the firebolt. Your short sword is now covered in fire. Are you moving in closer or no?
I'm gonna move one square closer to Alessandro.
Okay. So you're going to move closer to Alessandro.
Yeah.
So like
Seems-
this.
I can't get past that cart, can't I?
If you want to jump over the cart, I would ask for an acrobatics check.
I would definitely love to do that, and I would definitely love to cast guidance. So that's what.
I don't think you can cast guidance, but
No,
I will
guidance is an
allow-
action.
Yeah, guidance is
Oh.
action. You used your action to cast a spell already, so you can so you can use an acrobatics check to kind of like acrobatically get over, or you can just like full force, like I'm jumping as hard as I can in athletics. I will allow either one.
I'll do acrobatic.
Okay, acrobatics check. Oh yeah, you you quickly just kind of slide over the table, and then you get right next to Alessandro. There you go.
Not sure if I can do this. Can I ready my sword?
You already used an action, so it's so you can't ready it and
Wanna
you
make
can't
sure.
use it ready. But good
Okay.
question.
Okay. All right,
Alright.
that's it.
That gets us to the next mound of bark and dead body here. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. All right. So it gets to here. And technically, that should be within range. As it moves up past one of its allies, you see this one go ahead, it moves its arm back, and it swings its arm. You see these tendrils swing off from its arm towards Say. It's making an attack at you. They do have an attack range that's greater than 5 feet with this. All right, and that is a
Triple
13
beams.
to hit, which is less than your AC, I believe.
Thank God, because my last time was 13.
And then it,
At a
and then it
15
attacks.
foot range. Dang.
Well, no, the other one. This one is the one that is closer. Has a 10-foot range.
Oh, okay.
Just to clarify, it attacks again with its other arm, swinging another tendril at you. Right, that is a 15 to hit.
Nope.
All right, so both these tendrils swing at you. Seems like they're hitting the crates and whatnot as you're kind of able to avoid getting attacked by it. This gets us to Lucid. Lucid, what are you doing?
Am I in range to throw a dart at it right now, or no?
You are. However,
You wanna-
you do have your chroma cloth as well.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna use. Cause like, if I had to jump over this thing, I'm gonna fail.
Okay. So you're setting. So we'll just say retroactively that you had already set it up for this fight.
Yeah.
So we'll say that you already set it up for what element type?
Red, which is fire.
There you go. So now, yes, you can use your sling to kind of throw the dart.
And I'd be using darts, right? Or is it?
Yeah, it's still
Chrome?
darts for it.
Not how to keep
okay.
it.
I have the chrome put in if you wanted to do bludgeoning instead, because you can also just do rocks.
Yeah. Oh,
Rocks.
so I can throw rocks at it too?
Yes, that's what the
Mhm.
sling is for, is throwing
Oh,
rocks.
fuck yeah. Let's throw rocks at it.
Okay, so you
Rocks.
are throwing fire rocks at it then instead.
Everything
making it-
hurts.
So make an attack.
That's
All
a
right,
hit.
that
That's
is a
what
hit.
happened here
then
before.
roll for
and
damage.
follow me.
Uh,
All right, and it does more than what you would have expected it to do. As you go ahead and you throw this rock, it immediately ignites and then it hits.
Yay.
It starts it on fire. You do have extra attack, so you can do that again if you wish.
Can I throw food at it?
I
I mean, we're buying a cart.
I guess.
Flaming
You don't-
apples of vengeance.
So you just are you trying to sling an apple?
Let's throw him his apple. This apple's like my heart. Let me throw it.
Are
It's
you
on
just
fire.
throwing an apple?
Oh, I can throw more shit. Oh, this is fun.
Throw an apple. It's fine.
All right. Throw an apple.
Okay, so you put an apple in the sling. Fire apple.
Let's
God
go.
damn it. That hits. Damage. Okay. Dear God, you guys are chaotic as hell. Alright. So it, again, does double damage for that.
Wait, can I throw people with it?
No.
No.
Oh.
Dear
Flame.
God, why are you like this, Blue?
it's
I
an
mean, I
honest
guess
question.
technically you could if someone used shrunk somebody.
Oh my God. Alright, and then Lucid, are you staying your position or are you moving?
I'm kind of stuck in this position because they're kind of in the way. So yeah, I'm here.
Okay. You're gonna stay there. Alright, that gets us to another one of these things moving. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. So it gets right here by dashing.
Oh shit! Personal space.
And then this one, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. All right, that one also dashed. That gets us to Jasper. What are you doing?
Double checking something really quick.
Okay.
What was the range on my breath attack? It's like a 15-foot cone, right?
Yep, 15-foot cone. I keep forgetting you guys have breath attacks because of those stones. I mean, to be fair, you haven't really used them, so.
You don't use it often, man.
So yeah, if you were to do that, it would end up hitting your ally if you were to stand there and cast it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'd have to move. You would have to be willing to take like an attack of opportunity from the other one. Maybe if you were to stand, like find a way to kind of wiggle through there, you could maybe stand next to it and then not hit and then hit the other three. It's up to you.
Oh, it's fine.
So they say.
So instead, what I'm going to do is I'm going to move over here.
Mm-hmm. So
So-
move you right here. Okay.
No, that's not where he clicked.
Oh,
I click right here.
oh, you went over here. Okay, sorry.
Yeah. Because I don't want to provoke the attack of opportunity.
Gotcha.
And I will cast Sacred Flame on.
All right, which one? That one. Okay, and then it has to make a dex save.
Yep, it has to get a 17 or higher.
It succeeds.
Oh, you little bitch!
What?
Sorry. All right.
I can't believe you got a 17 or higher.
I got an 18. I'm sorry.
Just fuck!
Damn it.
I can't believe you've done this.
All right. That gets us. Anything else that you're doing?
That's all I'm doing this turn.
Okay, that gets us back to the top of the round. Say, what are you doing?
Wow, it's my turn now. Let me see. Where's the situation? God, I'm so close to them.
Yep.
Crap. Can I get the Chinese grappling hook to get up there if I can?
Okay, so you're going to use your action to throw your grappling hook, right? And then you're going to use your movement to try to move up there. That would give you an attack of opportunity to get hit by the one that's standing next to you.
Yeah, I'm trying to see what else I could do. That was unfortunate.
And then it's going to go ahead and swing at you with a instead of the tendrils just kind of wrap around its entire arm in like a big club-like fashion, and it swings at you.
Swing, motherfucker, swing.
And that's definitely going to miss. It tries to attack again, though. That also misses, as you just kind of keep blocking off the attacks with your shield.
Yay, shields.
Alessandro, it is your turn.
Alrighty then. Alessandro holds up this rod, and a stream of fire pours out of it, and then he pulls it around and does a whip crack at the thing with it.
Okay, make an attack roll with your whip. You have a freaking fire whip now.
Yeah.
That's it. All right, and it does more than what you were expecting, or not really anymore. All right, and then that's 32. Now 16. Okay, it's looking really bad in that moment.
Wow, these things have a lot of health.
Yep, it's almost down though.
Sorry, there's supposed to be 2 more damage on that. I forgot to turn on my fighting style.
Oh, then it's dead then.
Hey, nice.
Yeah.
So you go ahead and you crack the whip at it. Its whole body just kind of like tumbles back and just into a pile of fire on the ground.
Well,
and then eventually, Jasper, you kind of notice as the wood and whatnot is peeling away from it, you are seeing a corpse on the inside.
Oh.
Okay.
That's kind of cool.
Anything else, Alessandro? You still have movement and bonus action.
I don't really have any bonus actions prepped, so I'm going to be done.
All right,
I'm going to just crouch back down to try and avoid any ranged attack.
Very good. So crouching down again. Noche, what are you doing?
I have a question. Is this thing alive right over
That's the one that's in front of our sword?
Mhm.
Nope, that one's dead.
Okay. I think this would be a perfect opportunity because I haven't done it today. I would like to use Shield Boomerang on this boyo right over here.
On this boyo.
Okay. So you go ahead and you throw your shield at it.
Rhythm, no, that's the one that doesn't get the score yet!
So you go ahead and you throw your shield. Your attack roll. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Your shield boomerang misses, but your shield returns back to your hand. Do you do anything? Do you attack again?
The flame's a disaster.
Because you do have extra attack.
No, but I will ready my sword, my dagger. Excuse me.
Okay. So you just kind of you take your shield back and you position yourself.
Mhm.
All right. This gets us to this guy here. 5, 10, 15, 20. Gets up to Jasper. Club arm again. Miss. Attacks again.
Miss.
Miss.
Yes.
I rolled a 2 and a 3. All right, that gets us to Lucid. What are you doing?
So just to clarify, this one still has a spore, right?
Yes.
Just wanted to know. Okay. Oh shit, I have disadvantage if I throw shit at it, don't I?
No, you don't have disadvantage to throw stuff.
Oh cool, I'm gonna throw stuff at him.
Oh,
Well,
cool.
Which one are you throwing at? The one that's up, that's right there.
Yeah, that one.
Make your attack roll.
Uh,
That's a
damn.
miss. You can sling another thing still, though.
Yes.
That's a miss. Sorry.
Damn.
Damn.
Depression. Alrighty. Yeah,
Depression.
next person.
All right. Are you moving at all or no?
I am go where I am. I want to throw food at people. I'm mad.
Okay. That gets us to the next one here. 5, 10, 15. Goes up to Jasper. Attacking. Natural 20.
Let's go. Oh no.
So again, club arm goes ahead, takes a swing at you.
No, you can re-roll that.
Oh, fuck you and your stupid freaking... You're using silvery barbs?
Yep.
How dare you? How dare you ruin my moment?
How dare you actually
That
have good.
That is a 21 now to hit.
Oh my
it
God.
is.
At least it's not a crit.
At least it's not a crit.
Yeah, it's not a crit.
And
Alright,
I'll give
so-
advantage to Noche.
So Noche will have advantage on his next attack.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So first you take 4 bludgeoning damage. And you
Mhm.
also take an additional double checking, sorry. You also take an additional 4 necrotic damage from that hit.
This is why I hate the undead.
All right. Then that gets us to the next one here. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I believe that's still within 10 feet
Yeah.
for its tendrils. So it goes ahead and you see its arms just kind of reach out and more of a tendril-like form, and it swings. That's a miss. Swings again with its other arm. That is a 22 to hit.
Yep.
All right. You take... You take 5 slashing damage. And you are grappled.
I'm grappled. Okay.
You are grappled as
Oh,
these
boy.
tendrils slashed into you, and now they are wrapped around you, and you are now grappled. Until the grapple ends, you are restrained and have disadvantage on strength checks and strength saving throws. And
Ever.
Okay. Enough, Mr. Nice Cleric. I'm
This gets
using
us
channel. I'm using channel divinity. Turn undead.
oh, okay.
And if they are below a certain level, it triggers challenge rating. It triggers destroy undead.
Okay. So they have to be at what challenge rating? I'm sorry.
It doesn't say like it's. Hang on.
should give you a specific challenge rating, but I think it's too high for them to immediately die. But they have to make a save. What's the save again for it?
So it can only use dash action.
Wisdom saving throw. All right.
Yeah.
All right. One indeed fails. The other one fails. And the other one also fails. So they all fail, the ones that are around you. And so then they all have to move away from you at that time?
Yes.
It is turned for 1 minute. A turn creature must spend its turn, so when its next turn, it has to move away.
Yeah. So it looks like
all three of them that were near you, basically.
yeah. I'm looking up something for Destroy Undead real quick.
Okay. In the meantime, while you're looking up, that's going to go back to Say. Say, what are you doing?
Oh, I'm not done. I'm also gonna cast. Sorry, I'm gonna also cast. As a bonus action, I'm gonna cast Healing Word on myself.
Okay.
Who said I'm done, boy?
I have to find it.
That's fine. I'm just trying to get things through here. Again, if people really need to get going, we can stop in the middle of combat here if that would be best for people.
Where the shit is Healing Word? Oh, there it is.
Not trying to be a Debbie Downer, but I gotta.
Okay, you really need to get going?
Yeah.
Okay, so if you really need to get going, why don't we end with the Healing Word, and then we'll come back to this combat, because it's at the start of the initiative anyway for the next time.
Okay.
All right, so I think this is a good place to stop then for right now. Well, not the best place to stop, but you guys at least are seeing the threat that you are having to deal with. And we will continue next time from here in combat.
Alrighty.
So I roll a d4 plus my spellcasting modifier, which is, I think, 5.
Mm-hmm. And then that's how much you heal yourself by.
I heal 7.
And it's CR 1/2 for the destroy.
Yeah.
So definitely too high for that. Sorry.
Unfortunate, but that's okay.
All right. Well, I hope you guys had a lot of fun. We had an interesting role play to get things started, and now we've got whatever the heck this is for you guys now.
Who knows?
So thank you guys for showing up. I really appreciate y'all.
Yeah.
I appreciate you. Thank you.
Thank you
Oh,
for the
before I
DMs.
forget though, Eric, were you making the rolls for the tart?
Oh, you got hit multiple times. How many times did you get hit?
3.
At least 3. Okay, so roll a 1d10. Sorry, Tart is destroyed.
Yeah, I kind of figured.
You have to get a 6 or higher on every time you get hit.
Yeah, I kind of figured it had to be like somewhere between 6 and 8 or higher.
So sorry, your tart in your pocket is destroyed. So now I will leave a note here. Tart destroyed.
It's fine.
There we go. To explain the 1d10. All right.
Is everyone available next week?
I should be.
I'm available.
I need to get back with that.
Okay. So Rhythms will get back to us.
I'll
Blue, are
also
you
get
able? Get
I'll
back to
also
us?
get back with you. Yeah.
All right. So we'll go ahead and we'll wait until you guys can get back to us, and then we'll decide if we'll play next week.
All right.
Well, you guys have an awesome night, and it was a lot of fun. And I'm looking forward to this adventure for next time.
Man, stop. You don't have to say that to Eric every single time.
Oh boy.
Bye.
Thanks, guys.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.